The weather's turning distinctly autumnal now, and it's still quite a tricky and protracted harvest for people. So we're kind of in the main part of the wheat harvest at the minute. And yields, I think, at best average and variably and a bit down in some areas. So some of those thin crops have failed to compensate for earlier problems. Spring barley, the yields are probably better than expected for such a late planting. So yields there, maybe pleasantly improved on expectations. Oilseed rape, obviously the harvest is behind us now, but the difficulties in harvesting the wheat and the spring barley are meaning that it's quite difficult for people to get a slot for oilseed rape. And really we're beyond the latest sowing date now, so once we get into the middle of September it's really a bit late for oilseed rape to be going in. Oilseed rape crops that did go in earlier are coming through quite well, moist soils helping there, but slugs are prevalent. And we're beginning to think about things like light leaf spot sprays. So end of October, November, we'll be thinking a bit more about protecting the crops there. Because crops were thin through the season, we have quite a lot of weeds in the stubbles. So I think a bit of extra weed control this autumn is worth thinking about. Potatoes, again, blight is now quite prevalent. We're at the end of the season. Crops are being burned down, but keep the blight sprays obviously tight right until the end. And maybe just a wee point about storage. So there's a lot going on at the minute. We're harvesting many crops, we're getting new crops into the ground, but don't take your eye off storage, particularly where you have temporary storage, where the need to keep crops kind of clean, dry and vermin free is really important. So do keep an eye on your stores.